Morning, guys. We are working on some keto ribs. I'm going to cook these in the Instant Pot, so I'm going to run through the things you need. I've been buying this Smithfield extra tender St. Louis style pork spare ribs, and for this whole thing they were like $8.94. If you go into a restaurant, you'll pay upwards of $20 to $30 for a rack of ribs. This is a great way to like meal prep for the week. So I've been using this for just me and then eating on this through the week. Like I take it off of the bones once it's done and just kind of make it like a pulled pork, and it's amazing. So the seasonings that I use are salt, pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. And I do an onion, but I don't actually eat the onion. I just chop this onion up and put it in the Instant Pot when I cook this, just to give it a little bit of flavor. And then, you know, a sugar-free barbecue sauce of your choice. I love this brand, the Stevia Sweet Barbecue Sauce. Let me show you the back. And I've been getting this on Amazon. Okay, so these are the ingredients. You're going to use these ingredients right here to do a dry rub on the ribs before you put it into the Instant Pot. Okay, I have my Instant Pot out, and then I also have the grate in there. And I did forget to mention that I'm going to add a cup of liquid to the bottom of this. I'm using this broth, and normally I wouldn't get this, but I bought this from my grandmother. And so you just want a cup of liquid in the bottom of this pot. I think it's important to use this grate. It keeps the meat from cooking in the water, and so they don't get waterlogged. Okay, next thing that you need for this is a big cookie sheet. And I also use, at the end, I use nonstick foil to cover this. But for now, I use this as a surface to get this out of the package. And then I'm going to cut it up into like 4 pieces. And then I'm going to take those seasonings and dry rub over all of it. Okay, so now we have them cut into 4 pieces. And I'm going to put those seasonings all over it on both sides. And then into the Instant Pot it goes. Okay, so now we have salt, pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder, and this one has parsley in it, all rubbed into the meat, and now it's going into the Instant Pot. Okay, so now we have this over to our Instant Pot, and then we're going to set these in the Instant Pot so that they kind of stand up. I'm going to turn them this way so that they're not overlapping. Job showing this. And if they won't fit this way, then you can lay this one down flat in the center. Okay, so there they are in the Instant Pot. Now I'm going to chop up an onion and just put this in here just to give it flavor. Okay, so I basically just chopped up this onion like in chunks. That's what I'm trying to say. And now we just dump it in there. It doesn't matter where it lands. It's just going to season it a little bit, and then I'm going to throw it out. I'm not going to eat the onions because it has carbs in it. Okay, so now I put my lid on. It's turned to the sealing position, and then we're going to cook it on manual for 30 minutes. And then I'm going to let it naturally release for another 30 minutes. I'm going to run some errands so I can just put it in here and not have to worry about it. It could sit for a couple hours and wouldn't be like, you know, too mushy. It would still be really good. This goes to on because it doesn't start the countdown until it builds up pressure. Okay, so now I washed my pan that I had cut my ribs up on and prepped them in, and then I have this nonstick foil, and I'm going to cover this really good because we're going to put those ribs onto this pan and put them in the oven under broil to crisp it up with some barbecue sauce on top. Okay, so now our cookie sheet is ready with the foil, covered it for when the ribs are ready to go into the oven. Okay guys, so we cooked for 30 minutes and I've been on the low setting for 1 hour and 8 minutes. We're going to make sure there's no steam left in there. And then we're going to take the lid off. And there's our ribs. They don't look the best, but once we broil them in the oven with some barbecue sauce, they look more appealing. So we turn on broil to high. Okay. In the oven we go, and then we're gonna broil them anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes. It just depends on how crispy you like them. Okay, they're getting crispy. I'm gonna take them out. I don't wanna burn them. Hey guys, there you have it. There's my ribs. All right, thanks for watching.